In this video, we're going to write the equation of a line without using a graph. So once again, if you watch the previous video, you know the 3 steps. They don't change. The only thing that changes if we don't have a graph is we may need to do a little bit more of working out. So step 1, write the rule. Step 2, identify the gradient and y-intercept. Step 3, sub in those values to write your final equation. So let's take a look at this example. Here we go. Determine the linear rule for a line with a gradient of 3 and passes through the point 6, 9. The very first thing I do before I even follow these steps is I label which is my x and which is my y. Because people often forget, and I really want you to get in the habit of doing it, is making that connection between your coordinates, your graph, and your rule. So I'll talk more about that now. So step 1, write the rule. Y equals mx plus c. Remember, this x and y value represent any point on that straight line. That's going to come in handy soon. Step 2, identify m and c. So the gradient we know is equal to 3. C equals. We don't actually know what the y-intercept is yet. The y-intercept is not 9. 9 is a y-coordinate on the line, so we don't know that. So at the moment, if I was to write my equation, I've currently got y equals 3x plus c. So the problem is I've got 1, 2, 3 variables. We can only solve when there's one variable, and we need to find c. So that's where this piece of information comes in really handy. So what I can do is I can substitute in these known values and then solve to find c. So now I've got 9 equals 3 times 6 plus c. 9 equals 18 plus c. C equals negative 9. So now I've got my m and my c. So step 3 is we write our final equation. Y equals 3x minus 9. Again, I like to put a box around it so I know that's my final equation. I'm done. I can use that to solve other problems later on if I need, or even sketch the graph if I need. Watch the next video to find out how to write the equation of a line when you're given 2 coordinates.